this fuck, I forgot his name. Sorry.
Yeah, Tovir Ackman, you mean?
Yeah, to this
In
Tovir.
Coleman's Conduit, yeah.
In Cord. Can you take me to this Cordman's conduit, but maybe on the less direct route, so they won't know we're coming. If that's
Heart attack.
possible.
He
If.
sort of shakes his head and says, "Can't be doing that, I'm afraid. Information is all you'll get from me. Coleman's Conduit is off limits to me and my like. The prefect and the Kush don't like it when those of my ilk head down there. It's dangerous and they don't like the vagabonds. Though a few risk it down there, but every now and then a few purgation patrols head down there, and not many people make it out. I'll not take the risk."
We will wipe them
You
clean.
said the prefect, right?
Yeah.
So is the prefect's house near this location?
No, it's literally at the top of the spire or at the bottom of it.
Okay, and the Cordman conduit's at the very bottom, or?
Coleman's Conduit is beneath Javar Prime. Javar Prime, before it became a hive city. Well, he'll tell you about it if you ask him about it,
Yeah,
right?
yeah.
Okay, so he basically, let me see. Okay, so he just explains a bit about himself. He says he's Drem. He got burned up in the Red Line years back. He used to be a miner. You see, the reason Javar Prime grew into the city it is now is because there was a huge promethium vein beneath the city. And way back before it turned into the hive it is now, it used to be a mining colony, if you know what I mean. However, the promethium reserves got pumped out several centuries ago, several millennia ago, and since then the city has had to turn to other resources. It became a hive city by the time the promethium ran out, and since then it's dedicated itself to numerous other things. It mostly produces tons of menial minor things, but what it's mostly known for is it produces a great form of dyes, or a varied form of dyes that no other world inside the Jericho Reach can produce, basically. So because it has these dyes, it still functions, if you know what I mean. But the dyes are basically made by the residue that's left after promethium is extracted, if you know what I mean. And they have such a huge, basically the entire reservoir at the below Javar Prime is no longer a promethium reservoir. It's basically a giant waste dump, if you know what I mean. So there's a huge cavern, even bigger than Javar, even bigger than this hive city, below the hive city, which is basically filled with like toxic waste that they extract and use to make this dye. Basically,
aren't they all?
Yeah. So he basically explains how he used to be one of these dye workers, but there was an accident, and he briefly reveals his withered left hand. It is claw-like under all the scar tissue, and he waves it a few times before putting the thing away.
Wait, is it a mutation?
No, it's not a mutation. He was
Okay.
horribly burnt in a chemical fire, basically.
All right.
So haven't had much choice since then, but to live in some of the darker places the Underside's got to offer. I know anything that brings the Emperor's Chosen to a place like this has got to be bad. Bad for the upside, bad for the outside, and especially bad for us that live in the Underside until it's taken care of. And he explains that basically the giant, factories and manufactorums and pipes beneath the city are mostly abandoned now, except for those who are even worse off than him or just don't want to be found, if you know what I mean. But they're incredibly dangerous. So he also tells you about a few other things. He says there's been some drilling beneath the city as of late, or at least
I bet there has.
He and his who live. He just calls himself he and his, just for the record. He and his who live in the detour, not too far from the underground pipes and everything like that. They've heard booms and echoes, same as everybody else on the underside. I value my soul too much to go looking around for it in the forbidden darkness, but I do know Tover Achtman has been trading for drill bits and the like for a long time now, so it's very likely them and the Vengeance Scepter doing something down there.
I guess to say, why are you forbid, or why does the prefect shun upon you going to the Coleman's conduit, or whatever is it?
He shakes his head and says, "Don't rightly know, but the higher ups have said it's been forbidden for quite a few years now."
They may. I'm wondering if they're trying to drill underneath
to get
the
to
defenses of the bastion.
Yeah.
Well, okay, I guess I say. this is like to the squad. We were supposed to meet, but I still feel that time is against us here, and that we should go to this Caldman's Conduit to be the head of this worshipping cult.
Agreed. Let us cut the head from this fetid, corrupted body and have it spasm and die.
I do fear maybe that if this is the headquarters, that they may have some. Maybe the Tau have left them some firepower, or maybe even.
We
Tau
are the
themselves.
Angels of Death, brother. We will crush all before us.
I
They shall
headbutt Solomon in agreement.
So Drem pipes up and says, "Before you go, my lords, there's one more thing that might be of interest to you. There's one more man you might want to inquire with. You see, if something came to Javar Prime that shouldn't have got here, say perhaps Xenos of some kind, or other resources that shouldn't have gotten here, I'd look to the spaceport myself. March Wirt, that's him who runs it, the shipmaster, tries to keep people out of his business, but me and mine know quite a lot about the underside of this here city. He lives mightily well on that meager dockmaster's pay, that's all I can say, if you know what I mean."
Is he also one of this vengeance sept, Drem?
He just shrugs and says, "Might be, might not be, I don't rightly know. All I know is he's a greedy old bastard, and it's very likely if they needed to sneak anything to the city, he's the one that done it for him."
Thank you,
It
Drem.
seems to be a likely source of investigation.
So the name of the dockmaster, or at least the corrupt dockmaster, is this here.
I cannot believe I'm saying this, but I say we waste no more time.
Yeah. I say thank you, Drem. You have been an insight into our investigation.
The only reason he told you is because he wants you to get rid of the Tau, which compete with his gang, or the Tau sympathizers. But yeah, otherwise, sure, he's completely patriotic, clearly.
Yeah, I don't think that guy would be worth it, if you know what I mean.
Yeah. So may the Emperors have blessings on you, and then just make my way to where Torvar Ackman is.
Okay, so you're gonna go down into the pipes, basically. Okay.
You could judge intentions.
So as you're leaving, Drem just sort of smiles, does a very sort of a mock salute to you, and says, "Shine in sights and all that to you, Space Marine," and he just sort of walks off.
We'll
I feel
pass
like
test
I now
not
want
kill
to
him.
execute him because he's.
Can I use my plasma gun?
Yeah, I was gonna say, don't we
Solomon.
have to execute him because he knows about aliens?
That's what I was
Wait.
thinking, actually.
Most humans know aliens exist, they just don't know much about them, but yeah.
Like, what do we execute on the basis of knowing? Well, yeah, like, knowing too much is.
Dude fucking helped you, why are you
Yeah.
executing him?
We're Space Marines and we have a Dark Angel, we execute everyone.
He looks weird!
Paranoia is
He's got a
to
bomb
kill
hand.
rising.
Alright, we make our way to Torvar Ackman's HQ.
Okay, so you're heading down into the under pipes.
Down in
Okay.
the underground.
So, Warren, I guess I can't fit a Land Raider down here, yeah?
No. Okay, so the singular main line down into the underhive, if you want to call that, it's not really the underhive, it's like the underground of Javar Prime, is called the Red Line. In its early days, you know from what Drem told you that the Red Line was the line which the Promethium was drilled from the reservoir below up to the upper city, where it was processed and sent all throughout to Jericho Reach to fuel ships, power genitoriums, and everything else, because Promethium is one of the most valuable resources the Imperium can get its hands on. Basically powers everything they do. So you travel down for a while. It's mostly just maintenance lines, manufactorums, processing plants that have long since been abandoned in cavernous sort of areas just below the detour, which was like, just barely on the surface. After a while, the pipes become much more narrow, though, and you start slodging through like human waste and refuse. It's clearly like this line has been turned into basically a makeshift sewer, along with a great many other things. When you first enter the area, a few things become readily apparent to you, however. The air is so thick with the residue and smell of promethium that it appears to ripple before your eyes, as in, like, the gas is so thick you can literally see, like, it distorting the air, if you know what I mean.
We probably should not fire our bolters down here.
Plasma gun?
So,
somehow that seems worse.
constant dripping sounds come from everywhere around you, mingled with the erratic heartbeat of struggling hydraulic pumps. A small stream of mixed, shimmering liquid runs through the bottom of the pipes beneath your feet, roughly up to your just above your ankles on a Space Marine. So let me see. As you continue deeper into the pipelines and refining vats of the old red line, you begin to notice more than just the hazards of poor maintenance. Between the sounds of unhealthy machinery is the faint echo of repetitive impacts, like a giant hammer being swung. Large chunks of rocks appear in the tunnel around you, and then the cracked and mangled cones of wrecked drill bits from some huge drills. Stranger still are the bizarre artifacts strewn amidst the rock. Most of them are made of a glimmering obsidian material. They combine clean plates and sharp angles with irregular pitted masses. Each one suggests an object without being shaped like that object, and their suggestions change under the distortion of the fumes in the air. The reverberating pounding sounds nothing like a drill.
I retrieve one of those artifacts for analysis later?
Yeah, basically, the best way to describe it is it's a gleaming obsidian material with like sharp angles and irregular pitted masses, and literally as you look at it, Sabrathon, it's as if like the shard sort of changes shape in your hand, if you know what I mean. So as if it was morphing before your eyes. If you
So obsidian artifact for now.
Obsidian chip, basically.
Please no necrons again.
Yeah, it's basically as if someone like chipped it off the wall, if you know what I mean. But it seems to be the material is strange, and it almost shifts in your hand, if you know what I mean.
Okay.
4 necrons. God damn it.
Okay.
I'm not sure.
So the reverberating pounding sound that you keep hearing.
Suck.
Yeah, the reverberating pounding sound that you keep hearing, that, you know, this is obviously the drilling sound that Drem told you about. However, to your heightened Astartes eyes, doesn't sound quite like drilling. It more sounds like a huge, as if something very large was pounding against a wall with a great amount of force, if you know what I mean.
Maybe
So
an impact drill.
Yeah, possibly. So let me just bring up the map. So this is you about 4 or so hours into your journey down into the pipes, and you guys are there. Can you see yourself?
Yeah.
Okay.
We're missing more fight points. Like.
Whoa.
Yeah,
there we go.
Just your 5 points to whatever they were. Sorry. Your tokens should be bound together, but I don't think they are. They should be though.
Okay, so.
Yeah, you have way more 5 points than you should.
Does anyone have a flamer?
No, it wasn't updated though.
Flamer?
Okay,
No.
right.
Alright, okay, so, Stab, what gear do you have?
Sorry?
What gear do you have?
Hang on, let me open. I have my Diagnoster helm, my jump pack, some screamers. That's about it, really.
I meant like weaponry.
Oh, I have my Angelus bolter, my chainsword attachment, and some grenades, and that's it.
Alright, I say me and
But
Solomon.
I'm melee. I'm heavily melee spec, so if you want me up front, I'm fine with that.
No, I'll say me and Solomon take point, all Uriel in the center, Sarlacc Sab in the back, just in case they come from the rear.
Are we still in the Promethean vapors sort of area?
Everywhere around you, through your auto senses being filtering, you can pick up the smell and residue of Promethium.
Okay, never mind.
Bear in mind, the entire purpose of these pipes at one point was to pump up a huge amount of Promethium to the surface.
Yeah, again, so probably no bolters.
Yeah, can my auto senses detect whether gunfire guns would set it off?
Only pure naked flame would set it off.
What about plasma?
Plasma would set it off.
Damn it.
Okay, so
Bolter it is.
Solomon's trade places with Sab, if that's okay.
That's fine. Also to make don't use, even if you get the chance, like the height, don't use your jetpack. It'll almost certainly ignite the Prometheum.
Yeah.
Would lightning set it off?
If the spark from the lightning
Oh
was
yeah.
significant, yes.
What about a power field?
Power fields, I'm gonna say no.
Thank you, Warren.
So a power sword's fine.
Yeah.
I'd be like the only person who could fight in melee.
I do have a chainsword, I think. Because special gear doesn't replace it, does it?
No.
Oh, okay.
I have a power sword.
Yeah, yeah, but we need you in the back just in case, man.
Who has the plasma gun?
Me.
Solomon.
Yeah, I'm assuming you have a sidearm on you.
I have my bolt. I have a bolter and a bolt pistol.
Okay.
In
You also
addition
have-
to my plasma.
Yeah, and the plasma pistol.
No, I
Okay.
don't have a plasma pistol.
Oh, okay.
What would happen if we lit this? But first, I put us into the force dome because that encloses an area around us.
Well, it would go off and then it would reduce the damage, and you might take damage, you might not. I don't know. It depends on the force of the explosion, really.
I'd rather not just create a massive explosion.
Fire.
Don't forget, we are still trying to be stealthy here.
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't. Wow. Second heart attack of the day. Take a drink every. Well, no, hang on. Take a drink every time he doesn't mention stuff.
No, slowly move forward then, I guess.
Yeah, you're in free move right now. You guys will actually have to move your characters, though.
Yeah, I'm just gonna move to the next junction, I guess.
Would I be able to bring up a force dome?
Solomon? Everyone stop for a minute. Solomon, make a awareness test for me just for a second.
Oh, here we go. Paranoia. This is where it happens. Awareness, did you say? Sorry?
Oh,
yeah.
They're pipes. They're pipes.
They're coming out of the goddamn pipes.
It's Mario.
Circle the wagons.
What is my mark of armor? It's errant. Okay. I need to remember that in case I get hit in the head. Yeah!
Okay, you can see concealed in the walls along the passage you guys have just decided, or the pipe you guys have just decided to take. You can see wiring of some kind.
I immediately just, stop wiring in the walls. Back up. And
I was gonna say,
I could create a spark.
Okay, so this is the wiring you see, Solomon. Let me just.
I guess he points it out to us all, so we all see it. Yeah.
Well, I've just said halt wiring in the wall.
Well, when your eyes follow the wiring, which has been concealed into the wall, you see this.
Yeah, Kroot jump out at us.
Oh look, I'm right in between two of them. Fantastic.
Okay, no one move. Alright. Shit.
You can already tell that Ool and Sab have put their weight on two of them.
Okay, so
Mason lasted 2 sessions.
can I get a degree of how how much explosive is here?
Can Sarlocke defuse
If anyone has demolitions, they could try and judge the weight.
Nope.
The yield.
Submarine, so I picked it up. Oh yeah.
Oh, I completely forgot. Oh, yeah, go on.
Okay, the charges themselves are somewhat significant, but the real danger here is the Promethium. And the fact that it's in a very enclosed space.
Yeah, I was going to ask this ages ago. I don't know, it slipped my mind. But when the name of Operation Aegis came up, could I do any sort of Forbidden Law Inquisition on that?
I can tell you right now, you've never heard of it before.
Alright.
Yeah.
Fair enough.
Okay, so I guess are these pressure pads that all and Sab have stepped on yet? And as soon as they release their weight, they go on.
That looks like it.
Alright, so if I look around, do anything in the any loose stone or anything that we could chisel out?
Not in the pipe you are currently in, no.
Could Sarlocke defuse them?
Anyone with demolitions could attempt to defuse them.
If I failed the attempt to defuse them, did they go off?
Possibly. Depends on the degrees of failure.
Solomon's.
I say, Starlock, Uriel, you've been talking about preventing more damage to the squad with your ability. I would ask you to stay in close proximity and grant us this boon. Solomon, if you can, keep a good distance.
Saberthan stands primed to try and, jump out of the way with acrobatics as soon as something goes
You're
wrong.
in like the eye of the storm, mate.
Yeah, I know, right? I'm gonna get hit like a truck.
So I stand on the third one just to make matching. I mean, this lack of symmetry is it's really getting to me.
Can Lorgath stand between me and the one on the opposite wall so I don't take as much?
Alright, I'm gonna try and defuse the one Earl's on, then defuse the one you're on. So
what's your
demolitions, take the space wolf first.
As a radius from me, I can do about
dirty
40
storm
meters.
warden.
40 meters, alright, okay.
Or more if you'd like me to push.
Do we get more armor?
Yes.
Yes. Do it.
Like,
hold on, let me just check whether I have anything.
Explosives won't have much pen, I don't think.
If I kill a party here.
They're crack claymores.
Look. Oh, I know that I have the rival Space Wolves talent, but let me just tell you, I in no way planned for this.
From my demolition.
For the record, Force Dome will not work because Force Dome only protects you from things shooting outside of the dome into the dome. So
yeah, we're way in.
If
way in the dome.
If you surround the explosion in the dome, then it will just blow up into the dome.
Yeah, well, he could protect like the other three of the squad if everything goes to hell, I guess.
Yeah, you could protect Sarlacc, Solomon, and yourself. Yeah.
Okay, I guess I say, be free.
Wait, can you project the dome around some of the mines to see if you can like encapsulate the explosion a bit if they go off?
I guess it's more like a dome around him.
It's around. It extends from him. Yeah.
Oh, okay. All right.
The thing is also, I don't think like I can shrink it. It's like a maximum. It probably goes to maximum size when I use it.
All right. You know what? Fuck. Handing around, I tried to defuse the explosive that all is standing on. Go. Yeah.
Okay, so the one that Uhl is on is disabled.
Alright,
Wait.
Carefully make my way to where Sab is standing.
Oh, we'll get back here.
Yeah, all retreat.
You want me?
Try to defuse this.
I can use Possibility Shield that will give you the ability to re-roll things.
Oh god, I have shitloads of fire points.
I look dead in Lorgath's eyes and I growl at him. If I end here, Storm Warden, I promise you my ghost will haunt you until the end of your days.
This isn't my fault, Blood Angel.
You put me on point, damn it. Oh my god.
Boom!
Can I re-roll then bump it up?
No.
Right,
so it doesn't go off, but you fail to disarm that one, and you cannot try again.
Right, so Stab can't move from it.
Yep.
What else it does? Oh,
unless you find something else to replace his weight.
Good luck.
Okay,
I knew we should have brought the other guy with us.
I guess I slowly back up to where the rest
Wait.
of the squad is.
Wait. We have, well, I have, repair cement. Would I be able to cement the thing he's standing on down enough with the correct weight?
Probably not, because like repair cement is literally just a packet about the size of like a finger that you literally just take out and like you break open the case, slap it against whatever hole is in your armor.
Doesn't repair some? No, that'd make it worse. Never mind.
No, it's literally just a hard, fasting like plasteel kind of substance that seals bullet holes and things like that.
So if I can one, I come over here.
It's Bondo.
And take out my power sword, and if I inspect the wall, is there no way I could take stones out of it?
You could cut a few stones, but I mean, you'll need to get straight up that these kind of pressure plates, once they're down, sort of have a very specific weight sort of sensor that they remember, if you know what I mean.
Yeah.
So if you don't find something of a very similar of his foot, it'll blow up anyway. So.
Alright, okay, so
Why is the medic on point?
because you're specialized in melee, man.
I know. No, I know.
If you were to say like from my note, are these like fragmentation claymores?
You've been disarming them, so you do to a degree know what they are. They are high explosive.
So they're not armor penetrating.
Right, we got that going for it.
They're not armor penetration. They're blast yield. They're actually crudely fashioned mining. They're made from mining charges, if you know what I mean. But they've been fashioned into claymores.
Improvised explosives.
If I can get if somebody can tell me how they work, I might be able to use the execution pinion on my on my Narthesium to quickly just deactivate the explosive itself. Just put a hole straight through it and see if I can deactivate it with no kind of energized source so that it blows up.
Would they be able to do a tech use to be able to do that?
Use just my Narthesium, or
no, to find out what you need to use your Narthesium.
Well, I mean, I don't have demolition, so I was hoping somebody could just tell me what to do, but
pray.
Been doing that, thanks.
With these kind of explosives, if say you were to put light over it, would that soften the explosion?
They're on the wall. They're on the wall, aren't they?
It's a high explosive blast, and I mean, even if you covered up a great deal of it, literally just a small open flame of maybe the size of your fist would need to go off to ignite the promethium gas, if you know what I mean.
Alright,
it's not the charge that's gonna hurt you, it's the gas.
The paranoia.
Alright,
so the paranoia, the promethium.
The best I can suggest is that we simply just take the blow. Unless you wanted me to try and disarm every other one, but the one Sab is on, we're not gonna change his weight, get resources.
Yeah, no, that's not an option. I mean, again, I can try and just. I mean, it's either going to explode, which is gonna happen anyways, probably, or, I think it's worth a try if somebody can analyze some of the. If somebody can look at the deactivated mine, take it and look at it and tell me what I should try and hit with my pinion to deactivate it.
Could I do that one with demolitions?
You can try it.
Any negative ones or positive modifiers?
Nope.
Do we have access to a teleportorium or something? I mean, I have a teleportomer.
Okay, so
get the fuck out of here.
Kuro, you think you have a good idea where the ignition chamber of the explosive is? So you can point it out to Saab, and Saab can give it a shot to see.
Okay, I say everyone take defensive, get into a defensive shield if you can, and wink, wink. Solomon, use static defense. Static defense.
I was actually thinking of just saying you guys fuck you guys and just going and standing on it myself. But
Sab would never let you do that.
Solomon probably wouldn't do it unless it was the only option.
Alright. Well, I make sure do I need to make a roll for this or anything, or just
the only thing I'm going to ask all of you right now, does anyone have a charm?
A charm?
Oh god.
Charm.
Nope.
I do not have anything that counts as a charm. What I do have is tactics defensive doctrine.
So basically, a charm in these games is basically the Emperor smiles on you, and something that would have been RNG doesn't work. This was one of those events because you do not have it. Roll me 1d2. If it's a 2, it blows up. If it's a 1, you're okay.
Right. I make sure that my helmet is sealed, and dramatically, I prime the pinion on my Narthesium. I raise it to the mine and cry, "Emperor, protect me!" Oh, God.
Blows up. Okay, so
Can I use fate to reroll?
no.
I take cover behind the iron bulk of Solak.
Alright, the following happens.
Oh, jeez.
You guys all hear this.
Hold on, my sound's down. Oh.
Okay, I just need to take a screenshot of this.
Yeah, let me just move in so I can get some sight. Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
Let me just get a tan in there, you know.
And you take
Sorry. Hang on.
you take 28 damage to your body.
Is that past armor or?
It's no pen or anything. It's just 28 straight damage to the body.
Oh, it's not that bad.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, so I need to total up. Okay. Yeah, I'll total it up. Just keep going.
Okay, so
I think I only took like 9 points. I want to say. Yeah, because my soak is 19. So yeah.
+1 toughness from our squad thing.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think that's still right. Yeah, I have 9 for total toughness, and I've got 9 on my body. Oh, so 18. So I take 10 to my body. Okay, that's I can heal that. That's not a big deal.
The other bombs exploded as well.
Oh yeah, everything blew up. Yeah.
No, they reignite. Brother, are you hit?
So, keep
Yes!
moving forward.
Everywhere. There's not a part of me that is not hit right now.
You only got hit in the body. You got your head, your legs, your arms.
So it didn't
Right.
explode in our tunnel? Or...
Shut up, all.
Okay, give me 1 second.
Sorry,
Give me 1 second. I want to save. I want to save as a screenshot what just happened. That was fantastic. Yeah, I can heal that pretty easily. No worries.
So you have you heard the one about the blood angel who walked onto the mine? He blew up.
I have a story now. Yes.
Well, it's good that you saw it because the other group didn't have anyone that was paranoid. So that was fun.
I'm walking into sudden explosion.
I basically had him roll it as soon as he walked into the pipe. Unfortunately, 3 of you walked into it before him. If he had walked first, he would have got it straight off. If he had walked last, you all would have headed into the pipe, and then he would have got it.
Put the paranoid person on point. We've learned this.
Okay.
Well, I mean, it's kind of self-explanatory. Paranoid people are more aware of things.
Yeah,
I'm just
exactly.
gonna work on. I'll just work on healing my wounds. So yeah that shouldn't be a big deal at all.
Stab. Back. Solomon up front now. Full center.
I can still go up front. I'm good.
Walks into the next one.
Oh, that's true. Yeah, that's true. Right, unless I really just suck at my Medicaid roll, then I'll just re-roll it. But
we should make haste. Someone must have heard that by now.
Oh yeah, I'm good.
Alright.
And then first, yeah, I'm back to full health, so I'm good.
Oh, hurry up. Get in position.
Just tanking these traps.
So
Right,
I'm in the back now.
Yeah.
Okay, so that explosion resonated quite far
Yes.
throughout this.
I guess that concludes
Structure.
negotiations.
Okay, I say, brothers, make haste.
The
Oh crap.
long banging sound you guys have been hearing, or the sound of what other people have presumed is drilling, has stopped.
Oh,
Yeah,
shit.
see, that's the worst thing, I think, is that we just blew our element of surprise.
Solomon, do you see any mines down this tunnel?
No.
Could we, since we know that there is likelihood to be mines, would
We could make awareness tests to see if there is any. Because he's paranoid, he can get +10, I guess.
Oh, you want me to?
Yeah, I guess.
Okay, so as far as you can tell, there's no mines in the tunnels ahead of you.
Alright.
So this is well, that's actually a grate there, you can't get through, so...
Alright.
Yeah, I should have just...
Even at Space Marines we can't get through?
Well, I mean, it's a grate in the way, I mean, you'd have to cut through it to, get through it.
Alright.
Power sword.
I could use my surgical saw. It's built for heavy penetration.
Did we...
Me too.
That's what he said.
Right?
If we remember, was the sound coming from like in this general direction, or was it more like
It echoed all throughout the tunnel, so it was almost impossible to tell where it was coming
I
from.
guess we just keep moving then.
Well, you guys saw through the wall, yeah?
Yeah.
Okay, so it's going to take you a few
shit.
moments to actually saw through it, so who's going to saw through it?
I can work on one side. I'm pretty sure that one of my surgical saws has like 10 pen on it, so
Correct me if I'm wrong, but door makes sparks.
Yes, saw does make sparks.
That's true.
What's this grate look like? Does it look weak, strong?
It's an adamantine grate.
Oh.
So would
that seems extravagant.
It is extravagant.
They didn't shell out on mines, but they shell out on a grate.
So
it's not. It wasn't made by the Tau. It's an old as shit grate.
Sarlacc has a servo arm.
Since my power sword, okay, so I
We
got
might
the demeanor
consider-
where I can change my power sword to act like a chain fist. So could I technically use my power sword to act like a chain fist and make a hold without making any sparks?
If you just want to punch the shit out of it, yeah, sure.
Then yes, I'll do this.
Actually, the servo arm might not be a terrible idea because I'm pretty sure, considering how old and crappy this tunnel is, that the mounting for the grate is probably not as strong as the grate itself. We might be able to just pull it out.
Try that first.
Punch the walls.
Yep, so Sarlacc gonna start bending the walls or breaking them or whatever.
I think
Insert
Sarlac's also got
girder.
a thing to do with like, moving
Did you say
things.
insert girder?
Yeah.
Well played.
Okay, so Sarlacc steps up, adjusts the servo arm and whirls and buzzes around, goes between two of them, and then starts to bend and break them. You can see that it will take a few minutes for Sarlacc, even though, you know, they're quite old, they are made of adamantine, and they're clearly, like, you know, been designed to stop people from continuing down this way. They weren't made by, like, the Tau sympathizers or anything, they're ancient, so they're probably as old as the settlement is, but they were clearly designed to keep like people from going any further for safety purposes, or probably rather to preserve the Prometheum in case anyone was trying to steal it or anything like that. So Sarlacc starts to bend them. It's going to take a few minutes for Sarlacc to bend them. As he begins to do so, you hear shouts coming from a number of directions.
Okay.
You hear shouts coming from this way, you hear shouts coming from behind you, and from coming from down there.
Behind us. I immediately fall back to the corner.
If I can, I try and say,
Who do you want which way, squad leader? There are two directions that they're coming from. Ahead of us and behind us.
Yeah, all take care of behind. Solomon, if you can, use your bolter.
And where do you want me?
I was in all like here. Sorry, not behind. So like all with Sarlacc and Solomon at the back. Then those three up here, and you all get down here so they won't see you until last moment.
I lean into all and I say, I hope your aim is true, brother.
Yes,
I'm at the front. I'm at the front again. I don't know how I feel about this.
Then. Yeah, if anything, Lorgath would
Like-
want to be at the front.
That massive mine explosion didn't ignite the gas. I'm thinking my smite will be fine.
It did ignite the gas.
Yeah, but not in the tunnel we were.
Yeah, not in this tunnel.
There was a flare up in my tunnel, and that was it.
The gas deposits are, you know, they're the residue of Prometheum. It's not like pure Prometheum. If it was pure Prometheum,
Right.
like on the
We'd all
ground,
be
the whole
dead.
pipe system would have probably blown up. But for like a large section of the pipe, but it's essentially just a small parts per million, like gaseous residue of mining. That's all it is. It's like as if like there's a very small amount of methane all over the place, basically.
I'm very, very disappointed all did not rise to my boat.
Yeah, man, you gotta defend the honor of the Space Wolves, man. What are you doing?
Let's have a fight, right?
Right now.
Gosh.
Right now.
Yeah.
Okay, so roll initiative for me.
7. That's
Oh, right,
terrible.
initiative.
Oh my god, some things never change.
Why did I?
Sometimes if you do it at the same time as people, you don't get on.
Yeah.
Did I re-roll, or do you want to just plug that in?
Just you can reroll, sorry.
You only got a +1 for it.
Holy crap!
Yeah, you should have more than that. What's your agility modifier?
I thought I changed my macro. My agility modifier is 7.
7.
Yeah.
You have 70 agility.
Yep, I have 72 agility.
Okay, then it should be 1d10 plus 7.
Okay, I don't know why that macro's not working. I thought I fixed it. Hang on.
Would he get +1 more for his armor?
His armor, yeah.
So it would be 1d10 plus 8. So
yeah.
It would be
I don't
on
know.
10.
I don't know why it's not inputting it, because I've got my token selected, but...
Do you have the tracker out? Someone link on the macro again.
Yeah, just gonna link it in. Oh shit, that didn't work. Doing Skype the easiest. Fuck's sake.
Put a period in front of it.
Yeah, I did. There you go.
Where'd you put it?
Skype. It should be coming up in Skype. There you go.
I see nothing.
Sounds good for me.
I thought I heard it, but I don't see anything in the latest messages. Nope.
It's on the Deathwatch.
Oh, there it is. It just showed up. Okay.
Yeah, just get rid of the period before the forward slashes.
Okay. So do I need to do both those macros, or just the top one, or?
Both of them. Copy paste them into the macro thing, and I just get rid of the periods.
Oh, okay. I got you.
Exactly like they are. So.
Okay. All right. Hang on. It's copy pasting the timestamp too for the. There we go. Okay. Try that. Oh, but
yeah,
plus,
you're on it now.
Yeah, but plus 8. So
yeah. So 2 more. Okay.
So I got 11.
Yep. Just add it to. Just make it 8 in the macro. So. Okay. Should be correct then. All right. So Uriel, you guys hear the rush of footsteps coming from a number of directions. Make an awareness test from Uriel to see if you can tell which direction they're coming from.
Any modifiers?
It's always just +20 for your senses and your heightened senses, hearing, and your auto senses. Unless you have Corvus armor or whatever. I don't know, what armor do you have?
Just Aquila.
Aquila, okay, yeah, so it's fine. Okay, so you can also hear people coming from this pipe over here. You can hear them coming from the burnt out pipe you guys came from, and some from over this way as well, but some are also coming from the pipe.
I'm sorry, guys, we gotta use those mines.
Yeah, this pipe here, sorry, I don't know if you can see the ruler. But yeah.
Oh, yeah, okay.
That pipe there, some back there, some over there. Okay. So what do you want to do, Uriel? You have maybe, you don't know where they're going to turn up from. You just know that they're approaching. You don't know who's going to turn up first or from what direction.
Yeah, I think I'm just going to force dome, to be honest.
Sure, go ahead and cast.
So if someone's within my 40 meters and they're firing at us, it's not going to help.
I'm pretty sure this pipe isn't even that big. Like, to the end, it's only like 20-some meters. So, yeah, I don't think it's going to do us much good right now.
You could cast it as feathered, and it would be, less big, if you know what I mean.
That's what I was thinking. So, how much is feathered? It's -2.
No, feathered is half of what you're...
Oh, half. Okay, yeah. So 20 meters. It's 4?
It's still a pretty long pipe.
Yeah.
Like, from where we're standing, I think, to where the end was, it's... we might... I mean, if something was shooting at us from, like, the very end of the hall, we might get the bonus, but...
Yeah, but what I imagine is, like, we're actually up against the wall here, waiting for them to, like, come up and then, like, see us, like...
What's up?
It's constantly around me, right?
I think you can choose to make it smaller, so long if you want to, if you know what I mean. So long, it just means you can make it up to 20 meters if you want to do it like that.
Okay.
So since we're waiting to ambush, I'm going to stagger so that I don't get any friendly fire from trying to shoot past Lordath.
Well, I'll try and make it happen, but it's constantly going to be around me, so I'm going to do it and then half move, I think.
Okay.
So because I'm fair,
Well, are you gonna? You could push it and just readjust the size to whatever you want within those meters.
I don't want to push. We've already got how much armor. I'll just do it normal.
Okay. So unfeathered, basically.
Yeah, but +5 thanks to my psychic hood. Hooray!
Why is Uriel damaged? For like 1 hit point.
I don't know. I'll just put it up with the
Oh, that was because it didn't change.
Oh, the transition. Yeah.
So
okay, so
happened.
that goes off. What's it give you? Let me just check real quick.
2 per power level.
Yeah. So what's
16.
your? So you have 8 pure normally, yeah.
Mhm.
Okay, so you how big do you want to make the dome? Just around you, or?
I'm gonna make it. I'm gonna move my half move, which is 5.
You can't half move. It's a full action to summon the dome. So.
Really?
Yeah, it's full. Action full. Page 194 of the core rulebook.
Oh. Well then, I'm gonna make it.
Make it look 15. Fine.
Yeah, 15 meters. Now I'm gonna move to the right a bit.
Wait, you can't move though. I just said.
I mean next to him.
Oh, next to him. Okay, so it's 15 meters from now. Okay. Okay, well I'm gonna make an aura around you. Okay.
Got an arrow because isn't the aura off a bit?
No, it's more or less correct.
Right.
Just leave it.
I like that aura. That's a nice aura.
All right. Then this fellow comes running out over here. Comes running here. He gets to the wall. He gets into cover around the wall, looks around, sees you guys, and then just like takes full cover of the wall there.
Right.
Sab, your turn.
I actually have line of sight on that guy from where I'm standing.
Yeah, it's your turn.
Okay. I guess I'll let out am I in close range? I'm pretty sure I am. Yeah, it's close range. Or short range. I will let out a semi-auto burst with my Angelus Bolter.
Okay.
Shout out to the Blood Angel.
Right. So I know that there are house rules that you guys have got in place for this. Just really quickly remind me what they are. For bursts and stuff.
Are you single shot, semi-auto, or full bursting?
Semi-auto.
Okay, so semi-auto at short range is +10. Okay.
Okay, so I'm at +20 because I have +10 to hit from mastery.
Mm-hmm.
And that's a full action, right?
Yeah, semi-auto is a full action, yeah.
Okay.
Okay, so you hit him that many times he tries to dodge. Let me just bring up these guys' stats again.
So what are you guys seeing? They normal dudes?
Sure looks like it. Although they seem to be
down in town.
Yeah, they seem to be wearing. No, they look like humans, but they're wearing fire cast armor.
Yeah.
Okay, so he fails to dodge, so you hit him 3 times with your bolters, so roll damage 3 times.
Okay. And the macro for tearing is you just basically take the extra damage and then you put KH1 after. Is that right?
So it'd be like 2d10 KH1 means it rolls 2d10s, right? And it drops the lowest. Okay. So,
okay, and then you just have the added damage.
Yeah, you add the static damage. Yeah.
Okay, I've got that added. So, right.
Yeah, that looks like it's doing it correctly. Okay. Are you sure it's Pen 6 on that bolter?
Angelus Bolter.
Oh, the Angelus Bolter. Okay, yeah, fair enough. Alright, so you hit him. That will penetrate all of his armor. Then he has toughness 3. Yeah, so he's gonna die. He's dead.
Woo! First blood.
Are they actually in fire armor?
Not full fire armor warrior. They're wearing like a mix of like carapace and like some equipment from the Tau, if you know what I mean.
Alright.
Okay.
Their weapons.
Their weapons are a mix of Imperial and Tau.
Fuck.
Okay, so your turn.
Alright, so I can't see anyone.
Guess not. Because I haven't arrived yet, so...
Can I, like, go on Overwatch or whatever?
Yep. So Overwatch, you just say which way you're facing and what mode you're going to fire on the first enemy that appears to you.
Okay.
So you're overwatching to the east and full auto, yep.
Yeah.
Okay.
You take top, I
Heavy
take
bottom.
bottom.
Solomon, your turn.
I'm not gonna lie, the image of this is pretty badass to me. The Space Wolf and the Dark Angel overwatching down a corridor. I'm going to drop into solo mode. Whir up my stoic defense. So 12 temporary wounds, and then I'll go on Overwatch with my bolter. I guess, can I get the entire corridor, like, sort of this? Or...
Yeah, you can, yeah.
Yeah, I'll do the same as all of them.
Okay. Alright. This Tau guy here. Just gonna reveal a bunch of them now, actually. Okay.
They're very sympathetic.
For their buddy's explosive demise.
Okay, so this guy gets to here, dies behind cover, and takes a single shot at Solomon. See if he hits. He's gonna fire a Tau weapon at you. Let me just look up its stats real quick as they errated them. Okay. Alright, so he whips out a pistol and he starts firing at you on semi-auto. And he hits you with the pistol, Solomon, actually? Once.
I just need to check if stoic defense lets me dodge.
Okay. I think it just gives you temporary HP, doesn't it?
Oh, that's one of the...
I know that you can't move, but I'm pretty sure you can still dodge.
No, you can move. It's like my movement's reduced to half my agility bonus, and it's only it's if I go from my chosen position, which I think includes like the area, I guess.
You sure you want to dodge? I mean, you're in my field of immense armor.
Yeah, that's true. I'll just
Field of immense armor.
I'll just let it slide.
I just imagine Uriel like raising his hands and like energy going between it and he just screams, "Field of immense armor!"
You've activated my field of immense armor.
Yeah.
Alright. Am I taking any damage whatsoever?
That's as gay as Joss's Sapphire Nightmare Blade in fucking D&D. What a fucking name for a skill, I swear to God. Alright, so you're not gonna dodge anything?
Nope.
Okay, so he hits you once. It does it's 1d12, yeah, so 14, and it has pen, I think it's pen 4 on most Tau weapons. Yeah, pen 4.
So what's the field's armor, like 16?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So it gets through the field and then bounces off me.
Okay. This Tau sympathizer here runs out of the pipe there, sees you guys. Well, these guys are behind him because they're still in the pipe.
Do I get a shot at him out of interest, or does all get a shot at him?
Yeah, you guys will both get a shot at that guy.
Who wants to go first?
I thought you had to declare an arc of Overwatch.
Yeah,
well, that's what we did.
They declared the arc all along this here, yeah.
Oh, okay, those guys.
Yeah.
Ol, do you wish shot on this one, or shall I take it?
Yeah, Ol will probably shoot.
There goes that corner.
I mean, I can see ones up here as well.
How much armor do they get from the wall?
The wall?
Yeah.
Well, I can't tell you that, but I mean,
Okay.
it's a fairly sturdy wall, so you can imagine it'll be a significant amount of armor.
Will it be plus anything? With Overwatch, I don't know. You can't aim right, or count as aimed.
Though to be honest, I mean, Saab shot this guy 3 times and it still killed him. So I mean, the wall got blown up a bit, but like the explosion was still enough to kill that guy. So I mean, they're not like they are just humans and like slightly
and you've
better.
got a way bigger gun than me.
They are just humans and slightly better than normal Imperial equipment because they have Tau weapons. So.
What's the? We want to know what the penalties for Overwatch are, if any.
I don't think there is any penalties. You just declare it. That's all it is.
All right.
In the book it says -20 to ballistic skill for Overwatch.
Okay, well let me just check this. Can't remember if there was any penalties or not.
I know I have a squad mode ability. I think that.
The active target guards a specific area or target poised to shoot at an opponent's movement. When Overwatch is declared, the active character establishes a kill zone, which is any general area, such as a corridor or tree line, that encompasses a 45-degree arc in the direction that the active character is facing. The active character then specifies either blah 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 blah, along with any conditions he will perform the chosen attack. At any time the specified conditions are met before the start of the character's next turn, he can perform the attack. This attack occurs the same to another character's action. The character with the higher agility opponent attacks first. If both characters have the same agility, blah 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 blah. Additionally, targets caught in the kill zone must make a -20 pinning test or become pinned. If a character on Overwatch performs any action or react, no, there's no negative to you. It's only to them. Because it creates a pinning field. Yeah.
Flat testing or 20, I guess.
It's +20 for short range, and if you have any other things.
I guess full auto, so 30.
Well, it's +20 for full auto.
So 40.
Well, what's the other 20 for? It's just flat, then +20 for the full auto. What else are you getting?
Oh, I thought you said full range.
No, it's +20 for full auto at short range, like it's always been.
Ah,
so
yeah.
And these guys are most definitely at short range. So.
Yeah. Ooh.
That's 7 hits.
Yeah, because you have bolter assault, right?
Yeah.
Or bolter drill, sorry. So you're at this guy here, yeah. Okay, well he tries to dodge then. He dodges 2 actually, so 5 hit him.
So he's only extremely dead.
Roll 5 damage rolls.
Oh God.
Is he dead?
Yeah, he's dead.
Okay, so that's he actually dies in the first hit anyway. Even regardless of even regardless of the well, actually no, not the first hit. He dies on like the third one, but even regardless of the wall. So
do I get a shot at these guys up here with my?
That's good.
They
haven't
actually appeared there yet. I just revealed them to save me the time later.
Okay.
So. It's only when I passed their turn they've actually run somewhere. Okay, so this Tau sympathizer here runs out here, sees you 3 guys. Rolls 1d3, goes for Saab, points a pulse carbine rifle at you, and fires a single shot. He can't aim because he ran into the room, so let's see if he hits you. He misses you. Okay. This guy here, where is this guy? He's one of those. Okay, so this guy here, seeing his dead friend, runs up there and actually takes cover. He doesn't go out, because they're not actually stupid. This one here.
His somewhat exploded friend.
I'm just going to move the dead guy over there. So he just got thrown over a bit. He carefully moves to the side there, wheels around the corner and takes a shot at Lorgat with a hunting rifle, actually. This guy doesn't have a tower.
I laugh
in his face.
Yeah.
What ho? Let's go hunt Space Marine.
How low would Deathwatch amplifiers go? Any idea?
Well, he hits you. Do you want to dodge or anything?
No.
Okay, well, remember they have the accurate trait, so...
Oh shit, yeah. But I doubt he hit me that well.
Lorgat, you're dead.
Face shot.
14 pen, like I think it's 0 for hunting rifle, is it? Can't even remember.
Probably 1. But
I think it's 1. Yeah, it's 1 actually.
It doesn't do anything to me.
Okay.